The secret to ageless intelligence. Imagine waking up every morning with a crystal clear mind, sharp focus, and memory that never seems to fade, even as the years go by. What if I told you that the secret to keeping your brain young is not locked away in a laboratory or hidden in expensive supplements, but right there, on your plate? Friends, today we are going to dive into something extraordinary, the science of food and brain health. And specifically, we'll explore the mind diet, a revolutionary approach that blends the wisdom of the Mediterranean diet and the DASH diet, two of the most researched diets in the world. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living smarter, protecting your memory, boosting your creativity, preventing cognitive decline, and giving yourself the gift of mental clarity well into old age. By the end of this talk, you'll have a practical roadmap, the exact foods to eat, the nutrients that fuel your brain, and the habits that can keep your mind decades younger than your body. So, let's begin this journey into the fascinating connection between what we eat and how we think. Part 1. What is the mind diet? The mind diet stands for Mediterranean-Diet Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay. In simpler words, it's a diet designed to slow down brain aging and reduce the risk of diseases like Alzheimer's. The Mediterranean diet is famous for its focus on olive oil, fish, vegetables, and whole foods. The DASH diet was originally developed to fight high blood pressure through balanced, heart-healthy eating. Scientists combined the best of both worlds to create the mind diet, targeting not just the heart, but the brain. And the results? Stunning. Studies show that people who follow the mind diet can reduce their risk of Alzheimer's by up to 53%. Even those who follow it moderately reduce their risk by more than 30%. Imagine that. Simply choosing the right foods could protect your memory better than most modern drugs. This diet works by reducing oxidative stress, the rusting of our cells, fighting chronic inflammation, which damages neurons, strengthening blood vessels that feed the brain, and boosting neurogenesis, the brain's ability to create new cells. So, the mind diet is not a fad. It is a scientifically proven lifestyle that can give you a sharper brain, a stronger memory, and a healthier body.
Part 2. The superfoods that power your brain. Now let's explore the heroes of the mind diet, foods that act like natural medicine for your mind. 1. Leafy green vegetables. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula. These are your brain's best friends. They're packed with folate, vitamin K, lutein, and beta-carotene, all of which slow cognitive decline. In one study, older adults who ate just one serving of leafy greens a day had brains that looked 11 years younger compared to those who rarely ate them. Think of leafy greens as the youth serum for your brain cells. 2. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA. DHA makes up 30% of your brain's gray matter, the part responsible for memory and learning. Eating fish at least twice a week can significantly reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and depression while boosting mood and focus. 3. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. These little jewels are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier and protect neurons. Berries improve communication between brain cells, enhance memory, and even make your brain grow new connections. A Harvard study found that women who ate berries regularly had brains that aged 2.5 years slower than those who didn't. 4. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, tiny packages of brain fuel. They're rich in vitamin E, a nutrient proven to protect neurons from aging. Walnuts in particular contain plant-based omega-3s that improve mood and support brain function. A small handful daily is enough to make a difference. 5. Olive oil. Forget margarine. Olive oil is liquid gold for your brain. It contains polyphenols that reduce inflammation and protect blood vessels, keeping blood flowing smoothly to your neurons. In fact, people who use olive oil as their main fat source have significantly lower rates of dementia. 6. Whole grains and beans. Your brain runs on glucose, but it needs slow, steady fuel. That's where oats, quinoa, brown rice, and beans come in. They release energy gradually, preventing the crashes that come from processed carbs. Fiber in whole grains also nourishes your gut microbiome, which has a direct line of communication with your brain, called the gut-brain axis. And 7. Poultry. Chicken and turkey are excellent sources of lean protein and B vitamins, like B12, which prevent brain shrinkage and memory loss. And 8. Red wine in moderation. Yes, you heard that right. A glass of red wine, rich in resveratrol, can improve blood flow to the brain and protect neurons. But moderation is key. 1 glass a day for women, up to 2 for men.
Part 3. Nutrients that supercharge your brain. Beyond whole foods, let's look at nutrients that act as the building blocks of intelligence. Omega-3 DHA and EPA for memory and mood. Vitamin E slows brain aging. Vitamin B12 and folate prevents cognitive decline and depression. Curcumin from turmeric, anti-inflammatory, boosts neurogenesis. Polyphenols from green tea, cocoa, and berries improves brain plasticity. Magnesium and zinc, essential for learning and synaptic function. BDNF boosters, exercise plus diet plus antioxidants equals stronger, more resilient brain cells. Think of these as the software updates your brain needs to keep running at top speed. Part 4. Practical guidelines, your daily brain menu. Let's make this simple and actionable. Here's what a mind diet week could look like. Vegetables, at least 1 serving of leafy greens daily, plus 1 other vegetable. Berries, 2 or more servings per week. Nuts, 5 servings per week. Olive oil as the main cooking oil. Whole grains, 3 servings daily. Fish, 1 to 2 times per week. Poultry, 2 times per week. Beans, at least 3 times per week. Wine, optional, in moderation. And here's what to limit. Butter and margarine, less than 1 tablespoon per day. Cheese, less than once a week. Red meat, less than 4 servings a week. Fried food and fast food, less than once a week. Pastries and sweets, occasional treats only. If you can follow these rules, you are literally feeding your brain a diet that makes it grow younger.
Part 5. Foods to avoid, the brain's enemies. It's not just about what you eat, but also what you avoid. Processed foods, they inflame the brain and damage blood vessels. Trans fats, found in margarine, fried foods, and baked goods, these accelerate brain aging. Sugary drinks, soda, sweetened coffee drinks, and juices flood your brain with too much glucose, impairing memory. Heavy alcohol. While a little wine helps, too much alcohol shrinks the brain. Think of these as brain rust. Avoid them if you want a sharp mind. Part 6. The future of your brain. Start now. Here's the most inspiring part. It's never too late. Even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, starting the Mind Diet today can still improve your brain health. And if you're younger, consider this your greatest investment. The earlier you start, the longer your brain will stay strong. Every meal is a choice. Will this food make my brain sharper or slower? Will
Will it protect my memory or steal it from me? Your future self depends on the choices you make today. Conclusion, a call to action. So here we are, friends. We've uncovered the mind diet, explored its superfoods, its nutrients, and its powerful effects on memory and intelligence. The truth is simple. Your brain is not doomed to age badly. You have the power to keep it young, vibrant, and strong through the foods you eat every single day. So let's make a promise today to nourish not just our bodies, but our minds, to choose leafy greens over fries, fish over processed meat, berries over candy, to invest in the greatest treasure we have, our intelligence. Remember this, a healthy brain is the foundation of a meaningful life. When your mind is sharp, you can love more, create more, achieve more, and enjoy every moment fully. The future of your intelligence is on your plate. Choose wisely. Eat for your brain, live for your mind.